I remember when I was 10 years old, my family kept a big yellow dog. Every day after school, it would greet me at the crossroads with its tail wagging. And its feelings are very good. At that time, my parents are busy until late every day to go home. I and Rhubarb snuggle each other, spent every lonely night. One day, when I came home from school, I didn't see Rhubarb at the intersection. When he got home, he found out from his parents that Rhubarb had disappeared in the afternoon. Anxious parents and I in the village to find several circles. Voice shouted hoarse. Did not find Rhubarb figure. After a few days, I slowly accepted the fact that Rhubarb was missing. In order to evacuate the uncomfortable mood, I went to partner Dacking's home to find him to play. After playing very late, I remembered to go home. On the way home, suddenly saw two sneaky figures are pointing at a dog in the street. Scared as I was, I plucked up the courage to hide in the shadows and watch what they were up to. One of the men said something for the dog, and it wasn't long before the dog fell to the ground. Thinking of my lost big yellow dog, I instantly understood that someone was stealing dogs from the village. Although I would like to rush up to ask the whereabouts of my Rhubarb, but for the sake of safety, I still helplessly watched the two people riding a motorcycle wait until the next day. Here the village loudspeaker shouted for the dog revelation. I just know that last night was stolen. Is the village head home floor it? I saw the whole process of stealing the dog. Decided to tell the truth to the village head, together to discuss countermeasures. When I got to the front door of the village head, I found a lot of villagers gathered here. All the villagers' dogs had disappeared in recent days. When I told the villagers what I had seen the night before, they were all outraged and demanded that whoever stole the dog be punished. But it was so dark at night that I couldn't get a good look at the two men. There were no surveillance cameras in the village, so no one knew who the thief was. Just as we were getting a little discouraged, it occurred to me that the gang had been stealing in the village for days on end, undetected, and might come again tonight. I put this idea to the villagers. We all agreed to stay together tonight. Must catch the two dog-stealing bastards. In the evening, Daking and I squatted at the entrance of the village. When I saw the two men riding motorcycles, I asked Daking to inform the villagers, and I carefully followed the motorcycle behind, observing their movements. After a while, the motorcycle slowly leisurely stopped at the door of the three ants' home. The two people took things began to lure three ants' home dog. Just then, the villagers who had heard the news also came to my side. Seeing the two of them off the motorcycle, the village head jumped up and kicked the motorcycle to the ground. The rest of the villagers also heard the news and surrounded the two men. When the two men saw that they had been discovered, they collapsed to the ground in fright. Under the questioning of the villagers, they proudly confessed that their boss had sent them to steal and sell dogs in the village. After that, the village chief asked them to give the details of their hideout address. Under the cover of darkness, the villagers went to the doghouse and set the stolen puppies free. From then on, the dog dealers had an easy life. Although my Rhubarb was never found, the village dog was never stolen again. Please love life and cherish animals. If you like this video, please like and follow. It's very important to me. Thank you very much.